down. I feel like I'm like teaching like a kids class when I make these videos, and it's kind of crazy. Maybe I would make it. I can't do teaching because like children, I love children, but they're crazy. Anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry, there's like a loud like fan noise like right next to me. But anyways, we're gonna ignore that. I have a poem for you, and maybe it's because I've been sick. I haven't really had, I guess, the time or the energy to write longer stories, but I want you to still stay with me for a short poem I wrote. This poem, I don't have a title for it yet, but it's basically a letter I wrote. Okay, wait, I wrote this down somewhere. My like future self is asking, no, my present self is asking my future self about my childhood self. Okay, and you can take this as you as well. Like, this could be like, you know, sometimes you just think to yourself like, when did I change? When did I become this person? When did I lose all those things that made me happy? And when did I become an adult? Ooh. And that was genuinely how I'm feeling, because I've been feeling like I'm tapping into a lot of the childhood things, like childhood like habits and like characters that I used to have when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was really like calm. I wasn't like crazy. Like, I feel like obviously like I had like some like, you know, crazy tendencies, but I was for the most part just a calm child that just pretty much got whatever she wanted because I was the last. But in talking about that, the other day I literally painted like what is going on? Who is this? I never knew adult me would be drawing. This was my favorite thing to do as a child, and I'm not like the best painter or anything. I'm not the best like artist. I'm not even an artist, but I used like a YouTube video to draw this, and it came out so good. And I used I used a pencil, a marker, and a crayon, like a Sharpie and crayons, and turned out perfect. So yeah, this poem is saying, it's like an encouragement from your future self. I don't know, I can't remember if it's from my future self or my present self telling my future self. No, it's from my future self telling my, anyways. This is an encouragement to you who feels like you are losing touch with your childhood. You're losing touch with the things that used to keep you sane. This is a poem that speaks to that, and that sort of reminds you that maybe she's not all lost, or he's not all lost, and maybe you just need to find her again, and that might just require you to, you know, wait a little and be patient and try and do those things that bring her out. For me, it was painting and drawing. Those are things I would do as a child. I just go into like a balcony and I just had my paintbrushes and a bunch of things my mom would get me and just do whatever. And I need to be that girl again, because that girl was sane. This girl right now, oh man. Okay, without further ado, let's read the poem. So get settled and get cozy and turn off the lights if you need to. And here we go. I know you wonder. She must have died much longer time ago, hasn't she? But why do you still see her? Her scent, it lingers. Listen close, her excitement laughs, and her eyes still glitter. That little girl who carried the strength of a king's army. She's coming to you. I know you wonder how much more, until she fades into the abyss. Wherever shall you store these shattered fragments of your memories, of that little girl who turned your nighttime into day? Is she safe? I know you miss her. Her neon pink nails, her plastic Barbie heels, her youthful embrace. Stay a little while. She's still there. That was so cute. Oh. That was actually, I like that. I like that poem, actually. I really like that one because I do feel like my little Toro is still there. Like, she's literally still there. And I was literally talking to my mom yesterday about like just like remembrance and like not forgetting things that meant a lot to us. And it's like all we just have to do is remember those things and commemorate them, and you know, have moments where we do things that remind us of those things, of those past behaviors, obviously the good ones. I'm not saying go like start painting the walls of your house. I mean, you could. It's all up to you, but I think my point here is that, and it's Sunday, by the way, so I have church in like 30 minutes. I'm gonna Uber because I'm sick, and if I walk outside I'm gonna get even more sick. But anyways, still sick, like I said. What was I saying? I lost track now. But anyways, yes, do those things that bring out that little girl in you, because I know she's still in there and she's begging to be let out. There's nothing more rewarding than allowing your childhood to continue living through your adulthood. And I feel like the more you become an adult and the more I become an adult, the more I realize that I need that child in me more than ever. It's the only thing that can actually sustain me in the human world, obviously. But yeah, your inner childhood is begging to be let out. Let her out, let him out. She's knocking on the door. Please let me out, let me breathe. Let me help you. Let me support you. That's what she's saying to you. So let her out. Okay, have a lovely Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow. I guess I should give you an update, so maybe, I don't know. I don't like talking about my personal life on here. That's not what this is for. This is a safe space for us to come together and read stories and read poems and be a lovely community of people who have hope and have strength. And even when we don't have strength, we come here, we look for strength, and we find a reason to keep going. That is what I'm here for. So I have given you something nice to think about for today, and yeah, have a lovely Sunday.